Hello everyone, I'm Pastor Jeremy and this is my wife Annie. Now, what do parents normally do when they see their children sad or crying?
Well, parents normally might tell their children to stop crying or not to be sad.
Yeah.
It's natural that we don't want our children to be sad
Yes.
because their sadness and their emotions affect us.
Yes, but telling them to stop crying and not to be sad right away might not be very helpful
That's true.
because we might miss the opportunity to teach them to process their feelings and regulate their own emotions.
That's right.
So dear, how should we respond?
The very first important step for us as parents is to be mindful that we need to regulate our own emotions
Right,
first.
right.
And the next important thing to do is to validate their feelings. By doing so, we are creating a safe space for
That's
them
right,
to
yeah.
be vulnerable before us, making them feel accepted and helping them to develop the awareness and recognition of their own feelings, which is part of the process of learning the skill of emotion regulation.
That's right. So actually, what can we say to them to validate their feelings? Now, here are some suggestions. Now we can say, I'm sorry you're feeling sad. Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah.
By expressing our desire to help them, we let our children know that we take their feelings seriously.
And we can also say that I'm here to listen, and only listen if you want to share how you are feeling. And by reinforcing our role as a listener, we are reassuring our children that we will withhold our judgment and not impose our own opinions and advices.
That's right. Now, one more suggestion. We can also say, I care about you and I'm here to support you no matter why you are struggling. By saying this, we are letting our children know that we actually are there for them and they can come to us and talk to us about anything without fear or judgment or punishment.
That's right.
It may take some time for them to feel comfortable asking for help. So keep the lines of communication open and be there for them when they need us. And remember, withhold judgment. Don't correct or provide advice immediately when they open up to us to share so that we can make them feel safe and accepted coming to us.
Yeah. And in closing, let us share with you an experience we had with our child.
Yeah.
You know, there was one time our son did badly in a test,
Yes.
and because he had studied very hard for it, and in his disappointment, he said that he might as well give up.
Yeah.
You know, and when I heard that, as a parent, I was affected. You know, because no parent would want to hear their children saying that they want to give up.
Yes.
But nonetheless, I held my worry in and reminded myself that at that moment, what our son needed is not for me to correct him,
Very good.
right? But it's for me to empathize with him. So I hugged him
Yeah.
and I told him gently that I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
It must have felt terrible. It's okay. Mommy understands.
Yeah.
And our son hugged me back
Yeah.
and started to sob in my arms. He calmed down after a while. We then waited till another time to talk about it and how we could move on.
Yeah, well done, dear. Now, we hope that these tips have been helpful for you. The next time you see your child feeling sad or emotional, do respond in a way that makes them feel safe and accepted. Thank you and God bless you.